Once, there was a father with two sons. The older son was steady and worked hard. The younger was restless, dreaming of a dazzling city. The younger son asked for his inheritance, eager to chase happiness elsewhere. The father, heartbroken but loving, gave him the money. The son left, not seeing his father's tears or his brother's concern. In the city he lived large, fancy apartment, parties, new friends. He spent freely, believing this was true happiness. His friends loved his generosity, but he didn't notice their loyalty was only as deep as his pockets. Every night was a celebration, every day a new thrill. He felt alive, important, and convinced he'd found what he was looking for. But beneath the surface he was running from something he couldn't name. He was spending love for excitement, not realizing what he'd left behind. The city sparkled, but it was all built on his father's gift. He never looked back, certain the city would fill the emptiness inside. But the happiness he bought was fleeting. The money seemed endless until it wasn't. And when it ran out, so did everything else. The parties stopped, the friends disappeared. Alone in his empty apartment, the young man realized he'd lost more than money. He sold everything, ending up homeless and hungry. Desperate, he took a job feeding pigs, so hungry he envied their food. In the mud, regret overwhelmed him. He remembered his father's house, the warmth, the kindness. Even the servants had enough. He saw how far he'd fallen. He knew he didn't deserve to be called a son, but maybe, just maybe, his father would let him be a servant. With nothing left, he decided to go home. He rehearsed his apology, heart pounding with shame and hope. He started the long walk back, not knowing what waited for him. All he wanted was a second chance. The father had never stopped watching the road, hoping for his son's return. One day, he saw a figure in the distance, his son, broken and weary. Without hesitation, the father ran to him. The son tried to confess, but the father embraced him before he could finish. Tears and joy replaced shame. The father called for the best robe, a ring and sandals, restoring his son's place in the family. He ordered a feast. My son was lost and is found. The house filled with music and laughter. The son was not treated as a servant but welcomed as a beloved child. Forgiveness was complete, love unconditional. The past was forgotten in the joy of reunion. The father's heart overflowed. The son, once lost, was home. The celebration was not for what was deserved, but for love restored. The family was whole again. The father's joy was boundless. The son's journey had led him back to where he truly belonged. Outside, the older son heard the celebration and grew angry. He had stayed, worked, obeyed. Where was his reward? The father came out pleading with him to join the joy. The older son protested, "I've done everything right, but you celebrate him?" The father replied, "You are always with me, and all I have is yours, but we must rejoice. Your brother was lost and is found." The father's love was not about fairness, but grace. Both sons needed forgiveness. One for running, one for resentment. The story is not just about a wayward son, but a father's heart. God's love is like this, always waiting, always welcoming. No matter how far we wander, his arms are open. He celebrates every return, every heart that comes home. It's not about earning love but accepting it. We are all invited to the feast. Lost or found, the Father's love never fails.